Haggadah of Shabbos, this week's Parshas Mekeitz. We have Pari waking up from his dream. As it says, Vahi Mekeitz Shunasayim Yamim, and it was the end of 2 years, and Pari woke up. Pari Chaylim, Vihine Amid Aliyar. Pari was dreaming. So the phrase Pari Chaylim, Pari was dreaming, the Arachayim, I saw the Arachayim this week, and I kept coming back to it in my head. The Arachayim says that for 2 full years, Pari was experiencing this recurring dream, but every day he would forget the dream. So he'd go to sleep, he'd have his dream, he'd wake up and he'd forget it until after 2 years when he finally remembered it. So the question is, why? Why did this have to happen? Why couldn't he just have the dream after 2 years? Why do you have to have the dream every single day? So I saw from Rav Drak, he says that the truth is that Yosef was supposed to have been freed from prison 2 years earlier, but he was detained an extra 2 years because he said to the Sarham Ashkim, Kim Zachartani Yetchav, his Kartani El Parai, and he said, if you'll mention me to Parai, if you could do that for me. So he was relying on a Basar V'Dam, he was relying on a human being to help him, and that displayed a lack of faith on his part, and because he said it twice, he was punished that he had to stay in prison for 2 more years. So you could say that that's the reason why Pari had to have this dream every day. Yosef really at any point, and Rav Drak says it's an amazing point, at any given point, at any given day, Yosef could have decided that that's the day he's doing teshuvah, and he would have been freed from prison that day, and that's the day that Pari would have woken up and remembered that he had and remembered his dream. But it had to wait for 2 years because Yosef did not do that, and I think that's such a lesson to all of us. Hashem is always there. Hashem is always there for us. Hashem is always there ready for us to accept our teshuvah, our tefillas. We do not have to wait for Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur. People have this misconception that Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur is the only time that you could do teshuvah, chas v'shalom. Of course, it's a Zman Mesugel. I'm not saying it's not, but the truth of the matter is that a person can do teshuvah every day. I had a Rebbe who said, Halavai, we would all be bali teshuvah. Every day a person has the ability and should do teshuvah for what he did. And I think it's more than that. It's every day a person has to be open to the fact that Hashem is there for them and Hashem is doing for them. And Hashem is always there for them. I think that's the lesson that we could take from this. We don't have to wait to realize that Hashem is in our lives and that Hashem is always there for us. Every day is an opportunity to connect to the Rabbi Shalom. Have a wonderful Shabbos.